Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to continue with the general readings for the groups, and it's the turn of IVEs, of the girl group IVE. I always have this, I know it's IVE, I know it's pronounced IVE, but I always struggle. I'm like, is it Ivy or IVE? But I know it's IVE. So yes, let's see what cards they got for 2023. So they start with the Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Lovers. And from the Oracle, they got the card of Moon in Taurus, Exaltation. So, honestly, these cards of the Moon in Taurus, Exaltation, and the first card, the Queen of Pentacles, I believe that they match very well together. For me, when I think about a Queen of Pentacles, I often think about someone with that placement, either a Sun in Taurus or a Moon in Taurus person, because of how resourceful they are and how they just know how to work with those resources, how to multiply it, how to always keep producing, and also how possessive they are of what it belongs to them. um, I think that definitely here what is telling me is that probably I as a group has this Queen of Pentacles energy, um that it talks about how stable they are in their influence, and probably how powerful they are. But I think that their power comes from the stability and how steady it is, like everything that they produce or comes out of theirs um is successful because it stands the test of time. I think that they everything that they do as a group, it contributes to somehow the industry. It's not just like, oh, it's uh somehow they produce the hit and that's it. No, I think that this group and the females in it are very good at multiplying their influence. Um, and also, since a lot of people often talk about Won, and she is an earth sign, so I think about this Queen of Pentacles probably, like also being referring to her energy, even though I'm not sure actually, but there could be other earth signs in the group as well. But probably she's the one that gets the most attention and often the most hate at the same time. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. And because then we have, the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So I think that for the girls, this year is going to be challenging, and it's going to be about facing these challenges. I don't know why it feels that it doesn't matter how hard they work for something. Sometimes um, people just criticize them a lot. Like, I don't know if maybe they they just take away, you know, um, the the triumph in this. How important it is um, that they are very influential and they are here to stay. I think that this is something that probably the group represents a very abundant and also maybe kind of luxurious style of success. Probably their style is very, also very mature, and very, I don't know. I think that the group reminds me of the energy of someone with a lot of status. And somehow here with the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords is people trying to take that factor away from them. You know, that attribute, trying to take it away from them and being like, oh no, they are not like that. Or I'm sure they done something to be at first place. Or I'm sure they are hiding something, or they manipulated someone to be where they are. You know, it's very hard. I think that probably, if you think about it, what I get here from the girls is that probably their popularity rise up very, very fast, and also this was very painful for them. You know, that even though they worked and are still working very hard to earn this place, to earn this title, to feel comfortable with this, behind this there's also a fear of being misunderstood. You know, I think that here with the swords, I see a lot of news, you know, about them, criticism, different opinions. So even though they remain stable in their efforts, and I don't think it's going to push them from the top, like I think that they will remain in there, somehow this shows me that this is not an easy road for them. This is not something that they are like, okay, yes, this had been easy, or this was very enjoyable experience. I think it comes with a lot of trauma, and also it comes with a lot of enemies. I don't know, it sounds very harsh actually to say enemies, because um I think that these girls have done nothing wrong but exist. But somehow there's a lot of envy, and probably a lot of people like spreading rumors about them, you know, working in the shadows, trying to spread rumors about them or malicious comments. You know, definitely they do have haters. And these people work very fast, and they are very mean. So I think that probably is envious. I think that they are envious because the girls somehow represent a threat to someone, and probably since, you know, they start with the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, it reminds me, you know, like I said, like the Taurus energy, the Empress energy. You know, always this sort of constant and very stable producer, you know, that they always produce like excellent work. Um, but they are criticized by for this. I don't know. Um, Maybe they look a bit like perfect on the outside, and maybe let people think that they are too perfect, you know, something like that. But it's hilarious actually. Like just people, when they want to hate, they just like hang on from the stupidest train of thought, because actually there's, you know, and also here with the Eight of Wands and the Lovers, I think that definitely, you know, news are going to come up. You know, we are going to be hearing from them. Um, and I think that there could be some kinds of rumors, or someone spreading something like to or I don't think it's spreading information. Probably it's taking away, like taking something away from them, you know. But I think that honestly, for the girls, it's a whole process of adaptation. Honestly, I think that this is a year where they shouldn't make important decisions. Honestly, um, I think that they should face that. Yes, this is what they have to deal with. You know, that yes, one day they are loved because they are very loved by the people that love them. But then there's the dark side, then there's others that choose, I don't know, that they feel attacked just by the existence of this group. So I don't know, I have no idea. Um, but honestly, here with the card of the moon in Taurus exaltation, I think it has to do with beauty. It has to do with beauty, it has to do with resources, it has to do with possibilities, with, I'm sorry, guys, with opportunities, with the girls getting more opportunities, and getting more gigs, getting pretty things, looking pretty, looking flawless, looking luxurious, looking very like they belong where they are, and they deserve what they have. But I don't know, I think that these are people that just don't want to see them happy. Um, or they don't want them to succeed together. Somehow there could be some solo sounds as well, like, people somehow being like, oh yes, we are in this together, we are supporting all of them. But at the same time, there's always someone that is like sabotaging the process, sabotaging, I don't know, the voting, the votes, the I don't know, the activities. There seem to be some sabotage in here, and probably this is an insider, this is someone that is very close to the girls, or it's part of the fandom. So I think that this person should reveal themselves, honestly. And there could be some drama on the internet, because news are going to fly very fast. But I think that somehow, I don't know why I get that people are very double-faced when it comes to them, or some members. People are very double-faced with them. Are like, oh yes, I'm happy to see you. Yes, yes, but at the same time, I cannot wait to see you fall, or see you showing that you are not perfect. Like, I'm going to show the world that you are not this person that you claim to be. I want to see everyone to see you fail. Um, and this is a hard, like, weight on the shoulder of this young woman, that I believe that I don't know much about Hive, but I think that they haven't been that long in the industry, like ever since they debuted. I wouldn't say they are still rookies, but they are a very young group. So I think that definitely it shows that sometimes, even if you are a group that you show maturity and you show stability and excellence, people are not satisfied with that. They want to somehow do a boycott against that, and want to ruin things and mess things for you. you know um Honestly, I think that the girls here with the last card, that is exaltation, this is a moment of a lot of growth and abundance for them. So yes, even though they could encounter some very ugly moments and news, especially, um, and also probably the audience accusing them of being double-faced with each other, probably, being like, oh, you really don't like your member, you are faking, something like this. But I think that definitely they stick to the imaginary of people. Definitely, people feel a sort of like very impulsive kind of way about them, that is like, oh, I want to take the mask off you, I want everyone to see who you are. It's a very disturbing way of thinking. But I think that the girls will be alright if they remain loyal to each other, if they remain the stable group that they are, because somehow, yes, they have to show a very brave and mature kind of attitude. They are going to need it, because I think that this course, their success is not going to stop. They're going to keep shining and growing and expanding. So I think that probably the jealousy is going to be following them for a very long time. It's not going to be that easy for them to get over this. But somehow it's also to adapt their mindset and be like, okay, I have to remain strong. I have to be um, practical about this. If we think about the Taurus placement, it's all about resistance. And it's also all about being a bit stubborn and not letting the haters win. And being like, okay, like I'm going to persist, like I'm going to keep shining, I'm going to keep being this beautiful um um like performer, or I'm going to keep delivering these beautiful stages. And yes, envy me if you want. Like, this is me. This is what they do. Their group, is full of beauty in their different expression. This is not to say like, oh, the this is the standard for all. No, I think that each one of them are beautiful in their own right, in their own style, and probably this is also very impactful about them. I haven't had the chance, to really observe them, but probably, they do stand out because of their beauty. And also, or the beauty of their stages, the beauty of their outfits, the beauty of the concept, the beauty of the lyrics. I don't know what is it, but definitely if Taurus is here, if the Venusian is here, it's all about, having this sort of glamour. So yeah, maybe this is why, the pettiness and the envious behavior comes from. It comes from females being a bit against other females, something like this, and being very judgy. But yes, they have to adapt to that sometimes, yes, this is how people are going to react to them, and they just have to stick, to their work. They have to maintain their what they're good at, and they have to keep producing and keep working on that, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But yes, accepting that, yes, people are hateful and annoying sometimes, and that's it. So yes, guys, this is all I have for them. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I see you in my next video. Bye.